Yo, what's up, world? We're about to dive into a world of pure awesome, a dimension where imagination runs wild and plastic empires rise and fall. Some toys didn't just entertain kids, they changed the freaking world. Let's talk legends. Get ready to unlock memories because we're about to blast through the history of Laboo, Lego, and Hot Wheels. Picture this, a vinyl toy, kinda cute, kinda creepy, with eyes that could melt your heart or maybe even steal your soul. It's not your average plushie or bargain bin action figure. No, this is something with attitude, something with a story. Something that feels like it's got a secret life when you're not looking. That's Laboo, the brainchild of Hong Kong artist Casing Lung. He didn't just want to make another cute character, he wanted something that would stand out in a world full of adorable mascots. Laboo is a little monster with a big personality, a mischievous grin, and a look that's equal parts sweet and sinister. It's the kind of toy that makes you feel like you're in on a secret, and people definitely got it. Limited edition drops sell out in minutes, with lines around the block at Pop Mart stores. The hype is real. It's not just about buying a toy, it's about the thrill of the hunt, the excitement of unboxing, and the rush of maybe getting that ultra-rare chase figure. Social media feeds exploded with collectors showing off their hauls and flexing their rarest finds. Laboo is like the love child of a gummy bear and a Banksy painting. It's got this mischievous energy, this too cool for school vibe that just draws you in. You see Laboo posed next to street art, or chilling in an urban setting, and it just fits. It's a toy that feels at home in the city, surrounded by graffiti and neon lights. The character has inspired a wave of creativity, fan art, custom figures, even streetwear collaborations. Artists and fans remix Laboo in their own style, turning it into a canvas for self-expression. It's not just a toy, it's a muse. Laboo became more than just a toy. It was a status symbol, a piece of art you could hold in your hand. Displaying a rare Laboo is like hanging a Banksy on your wall or rocking limited edition sneakers. It's a flex, a little slice of pop culture history. The craftsmanship behind each Laboo is next level. From the initial sketches to the final paint job, every detail is obsessed over. These aren't toys that roll off an assembly line. They're carefully crafted, limited in number, and made to be cherished. The fandom is next level too. People get Laboo tattoos, deck out their laptops and phone cases, and build entire Instagram accounts dedicated to their collections. It's a lifestyle, a way to show the world you're part of something bigger, a global community of collectors, artists, and dreamers. So next time you see a Laboo, remember, it's not just a toy, it's a movement, it's art, it's hype, and it's definitely cuter than your average hype beast. Let's rewind to 1932, in Billund, Denmark. The world was struggling through the Great Depression, and a carpenter named Ole Kirk Christiansen was fighting to keep his workshop alive. With hope in short supply, Ole turned to what he knew best: craftsmanship. He began making simple wooden toys, pouring his heart into every piece. His motto? Only the best is good enough. That belief would lay the foundation for something extraordinary. Ole's toys soon traveled beyond Denmark, bringing joy to children across Europe. In 1934, he named his company Lego, from the Danish leggot, play well. As years passed, Lego evolved from wooden toys to the iconic plastic bricks we know today. The introduction of the interlocking brick in 1958 changed everything, opening up endless possibilities for creativity. Those colorful bricks became a childhood staple, letting us build castles, cars, and cities, anything we could imagine. Lego wasn't just a toy, it was a tool for storytelling and problem-solving, bringing families and friends together around the world. But even empires faced challenges. By the early 2000s, Lego was on the brink of bankruptcy. Kids were turning to video games, and the company struggled to keep up. It seemed like the magic might be lost forever, but Lego reinvented itself, focusing on innovation and quality. Collaborations with Star Wars, Harry Potter, and Marvel brought new life to the brand, and Lego embraced digital worlds with video games and movies. Today, Lego is more than a toy. It's a global language of creativity. It reminds us that with a handful of bricks and a little imagination we can build anything, together, one brick at a time. Buckle up, because we're about to take a wild ride through the history, culture, and pure thrill of Hot Wheels. The tiny cars that have been fueling imaginations and racing hearts for over half a century. Whether you grew up in the 70s, the 90s, or just last week, there's a good chance you felt the rush of sending a Hot Wheels car flying down a bright orange track, watching it loop, jump, and speed past the finish line. But how did these little cars become such a massive part of our lives? It all started back in 1968, when a visionary toy designer named Elliot Handler, yes, the same handler behind Mattel, set out to create something truly revolutionary. He wanted to make toy cars that weren't just fun, but fast, flashy, and cooler than anything else on the market. Handler and his team of designers, including real car experts and even a rocket scientist, poured their passion into every detail. They weren't just making toys, they were crafting a new kind of experience for kids everywhere. The result? Hot Wheels cars that looked like nothing else on the shelves. With their sleek futuristic designs, wild paint jobs, and those iconic red-line wheels that seemed to promise speed just by looking at them, these cars were instant showstoppers. Each model was a miniature work of art, inspired by the muscle cars and hot rods tearing up real streets and racetracks across America. Kids, and let's be honest, plenty of adults were hooked from the very first spin of those wheels. But the real magic wasn't just in the cars themselves, it was in the tracks. Hot Wheels introduced a whole new way to play with snap-together orange tracks that could twist, turn, and loop in any direction your imagination could dream up. Suddenly, living rooms, bedrooms, and backyards everywhere were transformed into high-octane racetracks. Kids became engineers, building wild courses with loop-the-loops, gravity-defying jumps, and corkscrews that sent cars flying through the air. Every race was a new adventure, every crash a chance to rebuild and try again. There's something primal about the need for speed, and Hot Wheels tapped right into it. The thrill of competition, the joy of seeing your favorite car take the lead, the suspense of a photo finish. It's all there, packed into a toy you can hold in your hand. Hot Wheels didn't just give us cars, they gave us the feeling of being behind the wheel, the rush of adrenaline, and the pure, unfiltered excitement of racing. Over the years, Hot Wheels grew from a simple toy line into a full-blown cultural phenomenon. Collectors' conventions sprang up, with fans of all ages hunting for rare models, limited editions, and vintage classics. Shelves in bedrooms and basements became shrines to these tiny cars, each one with its own story and personality. Trading Hot Wheels became a rite of passage, a way to make friends and show off your prized finds. And then there's the creativity. Hot Wheels fans didn't just collect, they customized. With a little paint, some decals, and a lot of imagination, kids and adults alike turned their cars into one-of-a-kind masterpieces. Some even built custom tracks and dioramas, staging epic races and daring stunts that pushed the limits of what these little cars could do. The Hot Wheels community became a place where creativity and competition went hand in hand. More than just toys, Hot Wheels became a launchpad for imagination. Every car was a ticket to a new adventure, every track a blank canvas for wild ideas. Kids could be race car drivers, engineers, or even movie directors, creating stories and stunts limited only by their creativity. The excitement on a child's face as they watch their car soar through the air, that's the magic of Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels is more than just a toy. It's a symbol of American ingenuity, a celebration of speed, and a tradition passed down through generations. From the first redline wheels to today's high-tech models, it's pure American adrenaline, packed into a 1/64 scale. And after all these years, the ride is just getting started. So there you have it, folks. 3 iconic toys that didn't just entertain us, they shaped the way we play, the way we create, the way we see the world. Toys aren't just toys. They're pieces of our wildest dreams, made real. Laboo, Lego, and Hot Wheels didn't just shake the world, they built the roads we race on even today.
Subscribe.